part of our 2023 North Dakota Shrine Bowl player profile. Joining us from Standing Rock, that is Johnny Luger with us here. And Johnny, for you to get nominated your senior season here to the Shrine Bowl, what does it mean for you?
It means a lot. Growing up, I've watched the Shrine Bowl on Beck Sports almost like all the time with my grandpa, and just to finally be a part of that, it's something I've always wanted to do in my life, and I'm just happy and glad that I'll be able to experience it and have that in my life.
Going to be part of the 9-man football team here. When the rosters came out for you, is there someone in particular that you were excited to play with or have on your team for a week, or are you just excited for the experience in of itself and have a chance to showcase your talents one more time here on the gridiron at the high school level?
Mostly both. I actually been to a lot of football camps and visits with my friend Caden Belgard from St. John. I hear he's a all-state D-line man, and he's a beast, and I'm just glad I won't be getting hit by him.
And just kind of moving forward after the Shrine Bowl is all done, what's kind of the next chapter in your life here, Johnny, coming up in the fall?
I will be attending the University of Jamestown for football, and I will be playing as a wide receiver. And I'll be studying psychology as I'm going through the year with that. So it's a pretty big step. The coaches, everyone, the whole thing, it's just amazing, and I love them, and they treat me like I'm family. It's best place for me.
Yeah, the GPAC there in the University of Jamestown in the Buffalo City. You kind of mentioned it a little bit, but what just made that the right place for you moving forward here, Johnny?
So I'm kind of like a guy that wants to get out a lot and be a part of something. And Coach Mistro, before I met him, I've looked at their websites, and at first I wasn't even really interested. Like, they was not on my list whatsoever. And he sent me a text, and he was telling me that they were interested in me as an athlete. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna try this out. And as soon as I got there, I was like, okay, I love it. This guy's got energy. I love it. And as soon as he gets there, he tells me what he does and what he doesn't and what he likes. And he was mentioning how he likes to build his players from the ground up. And he's really serious. He said he's not looking at you as just athletes, but as student athletes, and not making you into great players, but as great people. And those are something that really caught my eye, and that made me like love Jamestown a lot more. And so then as soon as I got there on my first visit, he was telling me, he was like, you guys are here for a reason. You guys are on our radar. We want you. We ain't here to take your money. We want you. And I was really stoked for it. And so I kind of greeted him. I was like, hey, you guys caught my eye. I'm listening, and, I'm interested. So 2 weeks later, I believe, I got a text that they were planning on offering me. So I was really excited, and I was like, yes, finally, it was a great accomplishment. And he goes, well, we still want you to go to camp. And I was like, yes, I would love to compete for you and show what I can do for University of Jamestown. And when I went to camp, we did the visit all over again, and it was even better. And I'll tell you what, I went out to the University of Jamestown 4 times, and all 4 times it was amazing. Coach is he really likes his players, and he shows that he cares about his players as people and not only as athletes. And it caught my eye that I won't just be a body or a number on the team, but as a family member in some sort of way.
And for you, Johnny, too, kind of going on that a little bit, but from a high school standpoint, what's a favorite football memory that stands out, whether it's you, on the gridiron playing, maybe it's you as a fan, maybe someone with your family? What just kind of stands out as a favorite football memory or two for you?
Oof. When people said I couldn't do it, they said I wouldn't be able to do such things, such as just win. And to actually, we came a long way towards the season. So the beginning of my freshman year to my junior year, we won only 2 games. And out of all that, we were probably 2-11, which is terrible. And we didn't get to play much games my sophomore year. And my senior year coming up, I lost weight, got taller, and I kind of studied the game a lot more mentally and physically. And my football IQ is what I take pride in the most. So my favorite memory would probably be we called an audible, and me and my dad was the head coach, and I'm looking at him, and we call this audible. It's a pass play. It's a flag route, and I'm at quarterback, ironically. And so we hut whatever the play goes on. I throw this 35-yard touchdown, and I turned directly towards my dad, and here he is already jumping in the air, and we just kind of had that motion. All right, let's go up for a jump hug, and then that moment was something I'll really cherish forever, and it's been in my head ever since. It's probably one of the greatest memories to ever experience with a father.
Final thing for you, Johnny, before we let you go, and I don't know how we're going to do any better than that story right there, but superstitious at all? Was there anything you had to put the left cleat on before the right? Did you have to listen to a certain song or have a certain meal before you finally got to kickoff? Were you superstitious at all? And if so, can you just elaborate a little bit on it?
Nah, before I even touch my cleats, it's more of a mental game for me, honestly. And it's one of the main reasons why I choose football over any sport. Football is really good at consistent, but it's almost really like a mind game. And usually what I think about before the game is all the doubters I've had in my life. Honestly, I've been told that I couldn't do many things and I wouldn't be able to go past high school. And I'm not going to put any names out there, but I've had people that said that I ain't going to be anything. And just to prove that I can be much as a mentor, a teammate, which I'm truly proud to be, the haters is what gets me going. It's I love them. I keep them closer than I do as fans, teammates, and whatnot. So and then my grandpa Red, he was a big guy in sports for our whole family, and I kind of like to think of him. There's actually a couple of times in my highlights film, if after you see me score, I'll be pointing up to the sky, and that's for my guy up there. Shout out to my grandpa Red.
Hey, Johnny, thanks so much for your time. Best of luck coming up in the Shrine Bowl, and best of luck at the University of Jamestown in the fall as well on the collegiate gridiron.
Okay, yep. Thank you, sir.